I heard a lot about José's story, which reminds me a lot of my story. I just want to be an encouragement to him today. Get to know him a little bit, spend some time with him, hang out.
Él siempre fue un niño atrevido. Yo sabía que él iba a ser un niño especial, pero él buscaba un papá. A él lo afectó demasiado.
I was 13 when I had my first drink. It was at a party. I was always a shy kid. And it gave me the courage to actually, talk to girls. I liked that confidence, and so I wanted more of it. That's when I started getting hooked onto it.
When I think about him, I get emotional because right outside his door, homelessness, drugs, in his face, offered to him. I see him on the corner. I've seen him, make the wrong choices.
December 8th, 2010. It started off as a normal day. We went to a party, we brought alcohol, they brought weed. Never had I mixed drugs with alcohol. But at the moment, I didn't care. When I got drunk, I messed up. And when the party ended, I remember walking outside. As soon as I opened the door, everything slowed down. Every time I would close my eyes, I saw a bright light. I was slowly giving into it. The paramedics rushed in. And I saw my mom for the first time. It seemed as if she saw her son dead. My heart just pretty much shed to pieces.
Eso fue muy fuerte para mí porque yo no me imaginaba todo eso. Y yo en vez de sentirme molesta o algo, me sentí decepcionada de mí misma. Sentía que como madre había fallado.
For my actions, I could have lost everything. My mom, most importantly. And right there was when it hit me that I was going the wrong way.
So I knew Jose for 9 years now as a teacher and a coach. All he thought about was basketball. It's his second life.
Every time I stepped on the court, my mind would just go blank and I would just focus on what was ahead of me, drinking or smoking or whatever it was. I didn't need all that. I just needed a ball and a hoop.
Él juega con el alma, corazón y todo.
And I would, in many cases, I would consider myself an underdog. I'm not a big guy. I don't bring a big presence to the court. Some of my role models in the NBA, they're people that when you take first glance at, you don't expect much from them, such as Jeremy Lin. To become one of the first players to come from Palo Alto, what did it take for him to actually overcome all the obstacles that he went through?
Man, when things are rough, I like Romans 5:3-5. It's about how through your suffering, the end goal is joy. I was ready to quit many times. The toughest obstacle was probably finding someone that would give me a chance. And there were people who, had to call me and be like, you're gonna show up tomorrow and you're gonna go to practice. You're not gonna quit. I heard a lot about José's story. I just want to be an encouragement to him today. Get to know him a little bit, spend some time with him, hang out. He's out there, he thinks he's just doing drills for the camera, and so I'm gonna try to surprise him. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Jose.
Yeah. I was like trying not to jump around and, you know, seem like a little kid, but I wanted to. But, you know, I was trying to keep my cool, but it was hard. Man, there's so much for me to take in right now. I was not expecting this, you know, seeing you play and then now I get to meet you in person.
Oh, no way.
It's mind-blowing.
We're all in it together. So.
Life-changing for me. But yeah, I want to see what you got. I'm gonna play you one-on-one.
Oh, play me one-on-one?
Yeah.
Okay. We get right to it then, huh?
Yeah.
Because he's been through what he's been through, he has a solid foundation and understands a lot more than a typical 18-year-old might. You can hear it in his voice, you can see it, you can see it in his smile, and he talks a lot about his joy. The neat thing about it is if he didn't go through, the addiction and the drugs and the alcohol, I think his perception or his understanding of joy would be different.
I've caused my parents so much pain, and I caused myself a lot of pain. I had to suffer, but I still have faith in God. I still pray every night before I go to bed, because that night, I could have easily gone ran over in the streets, but someone was looking over me that night,
Suffering can look like a lot of different things, but everything always happens for a reason.
I still get haunted by that day, I can still hear my mom cry. But that motivates me to keep going and finishing strong and going to college and making them proud.
Yo siempre se lo he dicho, seas lo que seas, eres mi orgullo y así va a ser siempre. Nunca es tarde para comenzar.
Hey, thanks all for checking out Jose's story. Really appreciate Jeremy Lin for coming out.
And thanks to Jubilee Project. They're doing a great job of telling the story to all you guys, so hopefully you guys check it out.